In the mid-2000s, a young man named Ryan was driving alone on a remote highway in the middle of the night. He had just finished a long shift at work and was heading home through a sparsely populated stretch of road. As he drove, Ryan noticed something strange. A car was following him. At first, Ryan thought it might just be a coincidence, but after several miles, it was clear this car was intentionally staying right behind him. Feeling uneasy, Ryan sped up. The car did the same. He slowed down to see if it would pass him. Again, it mimicked his every move. Something was off, but he couldn't explain what. Suddenly, the car's headlights flickered out, plunging the road into darkness. Ryan's heart raced, but he tried to stay calm, assuming the driver might have just lost control or had a malfunction. But as he glanced in his rearview mirror, he saw something terrifying. The car that had been tailing him wasn't there anymore. No headlights, no outline of the car, just darkness. Ryan slammed on his brakes, heart pounding, and pulled off the road. He sat there paralyzed for a few moments, trying to catch his breath. There was no sign of the car anywhere, no headlights in the distance, no sound, just silence. He waited for what felt like an eternity before finally deciding to drive away. He couldn't explain it, but he felt like he was being watched. He drove the rest of the way home in a daze, constantly checking his rearview mirror. The next day, Ryan learned something chilling. The stretch of highway he had been on had been the site of a fatal accident just days earlier. A woman driving alone had crashed into a tree in the same area and died instantly. She had been traveling at night just like Ryan. Some locals swore they'd seen a ghost car on that stretch of road, a car that followed drivers, only to vanish without a trace. Ryan never drove that highway at night again. The memories of that night haunted him, a silent passenger he could never shake off. The silent passenger remained, a haunting reminder of the uncertainties that lay on that lonely road. He chose safer paths, forever wary of the shadows that could linger just out of sight. The memories would fade, but the lesson remained clear. Some roads are better left untraveled. Ryan learned to embrace the light and let go of the darkness that once followed him. Life moved on, filled with new memories that overshadowed the shadows of the past. With each new day, Ryan found strength in the support of those around him. He embraced the uncertainties of life, knowing that every experience shaped who he had become. Riding became his way to process the past and celebrate his growth. He found solace in sharing his experiences and helping others navigate their own shadows. Through sharing his story, Ryan learned that he wasn't alone, and neither was anyone else in their struggles. Each encounter reinforced his belief that sharing vulnerabilities could light the way for others. He learned to cherish the small moments, allowing happiness to seep into his daily life. Giving became his new purpose, a way to transform fear into hope for others. Through actions big and small, Ryan fostered a sense of belonging and connection with his community. Ryan's journey led him to a life filled with laughter, support, and meaningful connections. He had transformed his fears into strength, embracing every moment with a newfound appreciation.